The offense has seen a lot of improvement so far in 2024, and Kevin Wewers knows more needs to be had.
We've had some bright spots. We've had some things we really need to clean up. I felt like we've done a great job in the first 3 games of running the football. Obviously turnovers have been an issue for us. We've had some missed assignments, and so we've got some stuff that we got to polish up. But we feel like we're improving.
The passing game has gotten back on track, shown by its performance against Illinois State.
We sure did. You get a new quarterback, and you're always trying to get guys to be in rhythm and have that that bond between each other, between receiver and quarterback, and it just takes time sometimes, but we feel like it's going in the right direction.
Wewers started his coaching journey at the high school level, and now he's made it to one of the highest.
Started out as a high school coach in the state of Arkansas, and went back to Arkansas Tech University to get my master's degree as a graduate assistant. Met Coach Dearman. We hired him as the offensive coordinator from Auburn. And we've just kind of been blessed to kind of be able to move around and coach together ever since. So left 1 year, went to Ouachita Baptist, and then he got the head job at Bethel University, went with him there, and then went to Kansas with him, and I've been at FAU with him, and glad to still be with him here. And so when you're in this business long enough, it kind of becomes about being a family, and he's definitely part of my family.
During his time at Bethel, Wewers was a defensive coordinator, taking lessons into the present.
Coach Dearman offered me that job over there. I thought he was crazy, and I thought he lost his mind, and he said, no, we'll be good, and we were really good. We were 10-0, and it was a special year, but being that year on defense really changed the way I see the game, and so I felt like it made me a more well-rounded coach, and got a kind of a holistic look at how football's played, and it's made me a better coach in the long run.
Wewers and Dearman have followed the same path the last few years, becoming good friends in the process.
It sure have, and I got in this business, and I was a high school coach, and I really enjoyed it. And I figured out early on that I never had the dream of making $1 million or being a big-time Power 5 coach. I just wanted to work with great people. And Coach Dearman got the job at Arkansas Tech University, and it didn't take me too long to realize what he was about. And I was about the same things. I mean, it was faith, his family, his football, and he epitomizes everything that I'm about as well. And so we've always had that connection, and I felt like I've always, even though sometimes it's unspoken, I know what his standard expectation is, and loving these kids is his #1 expectation, and it's always been mine too. And so I feel like I share his vision for what he wants, and I've always tried to stay with him wherever I could.
Dearman is the primary play caller on offense, but Wewers has just as much of a say as anyone.
When you work with somebody as long as we work together, you kind of know what he's looking for on each play, and hey, where's the 3 technique, or hey, what coverage are they playing? Were they outside leverage or inside leverage? And so the little details to each play, just having been in this offense for a long time, I feel like I can read his mind, kind of like a married couple. You know what your wife's thinking. I know what he's thinking. Sometimes even before he's thinking it, and I feel like sometimes I can kind of provide him with a little bit of advice. Hey, coach, this wasn't there, but maybe this is the answer to that, and bounce some things back and forth. And so just give him some advice whenever he needs it, and help the team as a whole.